Hello, my name is Jalen Henschel, and I'm coming to you with a big topic that I am a very big advocate on, and I'm a college student myself, so I do have some personal issues with this. I really do. That big sigh was because of how I feel. So just think about that. I do have some reasonings for you guys today. And let's get started with reasoning one, actually. Reasoning one, why I think college students should get financially freed. And also, Renewing America thinks the same thing. They say that $1.7 trillion dollars, imagine that, is from student loans. It says it is one of the most leading debts in the US, that is crazy. $1.6 trillion is from taking out loans from the colleges. 0.1 of that is from taking out from private debt collectors. And it says in this, 1.1 in every 5 students owe over $30,000 in student loan debt. Imagine going to a campus and looking at 5 students. One of them is already $30,000 in debt. Then if you go to a bigger area on campus and you see 100 students, 7 of them will owe over $100,000 after they graduate. Think about that, $100,000. That's crazy. Then my reasoning number 2, Brookings states that financially freeing students would help benefit with their financial lockdown and help them getting out of financial jail. So what they mean is, if our loans would be forgiven, that would help us with us being happy, us being financially locked down and tied down. We could go do things and make more money and spend it how we want, and instead of spending it on $30,000 of debt. Imagine. I personally, I wish I could do that. And it also says it wouldn't help with the national debt, but it would help the US citizens become more happy and allow for more students to go to college. Imagine more people getting the degree they want to, getting the knowledge that they want to better their lives, to better their lives for their family, but they can't because they know that they're going to be in possibly $100,000 of debt. That is crazy. And my third reason is US Chicago Booth. They state that with housing, marriages, and having kids, I think they said that 30% of college students think about this, and they really want to have kids, be married, and have a house. Imagine if you have this all planned out and you get done with school and you can't have a house because you owe so much money, or you can't have kids because you owe so much money, or you can't even get married. You can't afford a marriage because you owe so much money. I really wish we could change this and help with this issue, because for me, I'd love to have a house after college, but with all the money I owe, I'm not going to be able to. And I would love to have kids, but the number one reason that people decide not to have kids is financials. Financials affect buying a house, getting married, and having kids. And so, with that being said, those reasons are very effective, and it states why, the US should forgive some of us. And they do an okay job. They have something called FAFSA, and that does help with a little bit of it. So then, I have had some questions from my audience here, and they asked, how would it affect the average day person if national student loan debt was forgiven? And through Brookings, they said that the US debt wouldn't be the best. It would all honestly be worse, but us as students, us as graduates, would be able to maybe be an entrepreneur, or maybe put $30,000 into our own business, or $100,000 into our own business. Imagine being able to do that. Imagine how much your business could grow. Then the last question I got was, how would it affect us? It's basically the same question, but they want to know more. Like they said, give me more information on that. And I said that from the U.S. Chicago booth, they said that it would help us buy houses, have marriages, and have kids. The U.S. is in need of more kids as of recently, as the U.S. Chicago booth has stated. So, having financial freedom could allow for more kids, could allow for better lives, better mental spaces, because who sits there and struggles with anxiety about their money or anxiety about what they're going to eat next or if they're going to be able to afford a house or have kids, where they're going to be able to live? That will all help with your mental. And with that, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in, and I appreciate you guys a lot for staying with me. And remember, financial freedom is better than financial lockdown. Thank you guys.